you. Let's just take a look at what's going on, because it's just not what you, yeah, BenzoGold, but Benzo rocks. So we got some stuff. Can't hear me at all? Why not? I did an audio check. It's saying this audio is good. Huh. Saying audio is good. There we go. You can hear me now? I didn't change anything. You can hear me? I'm good? Muted, muted, muted. There was nothing muted, though. Okay. I don't know. So, hey, I don't know if you heard anything or where, but maybe it was because that camera was situated. Maybe I got it backwards. I don't know. But maybe something ain't working right. Yeah, we hear you now. So maybe the cameras got switched and the microphones got... So, welcome. I'll start again. This is the first ever flagship beta version of Benzo Rocks. Because, yeah, BenzoGold. Yeah, it's my favorite thing to do, go out gold panning. Make different cool gold bags up, share with you. So, this is different. I don't know, Wednesday night, that's my gold show. And we got the gold fam, we got the gold crew, and we have a whole thing going on over there, and it is super fun. Have a good time with you guys. We have some games. We have some call-ins, got special guests, all kinds of cool stuff happens. This week, a first-time guest on the show, Shane Bennett from Australia, called in and was hanging out with us. Pretty awesome. So, rocks. What kind of rocks? Well, you see right there behind you, there's all kinds of rocks. I brought a few things out to talk about as it was rocks, but got all this equipment over here to start turning some stuff out. We got a mail call coming in. You ain't gonna see the gold mail call. That's Wednesday. There's a gold mail call too, guys. But mail call today, I got a piece of plastic in a bag. This is called the saw fence. And it is a specialized little equipment that pops in place. So I have the jig, but the jig is straight on a mount. This is just a fence. So I can push through when I'm working this already slab material into smaller items to work. So I got the fence. And I got the one other thing, I was needing to do things right. And that, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. And here we go. Check it out. We got the Dop Caddy. Yep, I ain't even fired it up yet. Got a piece of wax in there. See, this is specially designed not only to hold your sticks, but to melt your wax. And it has this. This is the selling feature right here, this flat tray, and that's where you place your stones there, and they heat up because the stone has to be hot for the Dop wax to do. So if you're not sure what's going on here, this is the rock shop today. We talk about rocks and we do rocks. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Dan B. That's just terrible. That's just terrible. We got something here. Okay. Boom. This is the thumbnail. And it is an actual live feed, not a photograph. This is the thumbnail. This is twinned cinnabar calcite. And I have a large specimen piece of this. And pieces keep falling off of it. And I went looking for boxes. When I say boxes, I don't mean just boxes. I mean rock boxes. This is a rock box. If you ever do rocks or do with rocks, this is what a rock box looks like. And you open it up and there's different cells inside. Oh, this is a big box. There's 4 cells. See, most of them have 6 or even more. So this was a large specimen box. When I would have purchased this box in the past, it would have had 4 large zeolite clusters in it, because that's what I was into buying and selling a lot of. And this one would have been a big box. And if I told you what I was giving a piece and what I was selling for them for, you'd slap your mama. Because it's just ridiculous what's happened in the past nearly 20 years, I suppose. Yeah, that is a really cool looking little piece there, huh? But you'll see. Let me show you what it really looks like, guys. It's all smoke and mirrors. But that's still a neat little specimen piece. It's bigger than a quarter or so. And the color really comes through in the light. It's all smoke and mirrors, guys. But look how far that crystal's coming on. Look at the crystals coming off the crystals. Y'all see that? Crystals off the crystals. So what turns this red is cinnabar. And you can see there's like a base, almost like limestone looking crystally dark blood red material down there. And it is super brittle. And it just fractures and breaks so easy. It's just a thin little, that's why little pieces of this keep falling apart. My original piece was quite large, I will tell you the truth. And through the moves and stuff, you just can't protect it enough. At one point in time, it cleaved nearly in half, and the whole inner part came out. And I've been dealing with this piece for a while. It sheds crystals everywhere, but you just can't protect it enough. Just can't protect it enough. But when it comes to rocks and stuff, we will, as this show finds its place and finds its the Asylum Art Miller, as it finds its niche or notch, we'll find a day and a time slot, and it'll be earlier in the evening. But we'll do field trips, we'll do workings, we'll share some of this stuff that's coming out with you guys somehow in different ways. Mineral bags, maybe gem bags, I don't know, maybe auctions, or maybe just straight sales. Try to share this with you. But I pulled a few things out here, and I figure maybe one week I'll do something like, oh, let's look at all the different types of aragonite I have, and I'll pull a bunch of stuff out. Yes, you have, Mr. Carson. You've seen a piece of that before. So I pulled two pieces out. Other than was I found this, and I was like, wow, check that. I remember that piece. Yeah, it don't look like much, but that's look how botryoidal that is. That's fire agate, guys. Look at the size of this piece of fire agate. Really? What? So I got some hidden gems and treasures mixed in with my stuff. And this just looks like a rock. It don't look that special at all. But holy smokes. I wonder what, if I could find any flash of fire or color in there when she got into it. You just don't know. You see a little bit up here on the top that, oh, you're thinking maybe up there there's a little bit of something going. I don't know. Maybe, who knows. But the first rock I pulled out to show out with is a nice celestite cluster with a cool crystal in it. And I need to dust them before I bring them out sometimes. But this is celestite. And look at the size of that crystal coming out. It's just a really cool conglomerate piece. Nice blue. Oh, yeah. Part of my one of my PC's personal collection here. This is a stone. Now, in the future, when we do these, I will give you the composition of these. I almost want to look this up right now because this is feeling really heavy. It was like, wonder if this has got lead in it, if this is one of those lead-based crystals, but I don't think so. But it's going to have some type of a metal in there, more than aluminum, which aluminum's in a lot of your stuff if you didn't know. Well, definitely your sapphire and kyanite. Those are your aluminum-based gems. But we got a few more things we can see here and look at today. And River Rat's in here. Oh, we got Nancy in. What's happening, Nancy? How you doing? Check this out. I'm going to show you one of my River Rat rocks. I got some River Rat rocks. This one is really nice. The next one is even better. Let's throw this up. We got some Hercs. Check this out. See the rainbow inclusions and fractures. Nice double terminated quartz circumer. Yes. Yes. But we got a better one here. Look how clear this bad boy is. Oh, yeah. It's got some fracture and stuff on it, but the clarity of it is just, you can't get any clearer on those like that. Just Really cool stone. So the other rock I pulled out to show you, other than the celestite, we got a little Herkimer's there we're looking at, is my, everybody knows about selenite, right? Gypsum, macular gypsum, forms in a lot of different ways. You can get the crystal gypsums like the duckbills that are golden color, amber color. You can get the long, the wands and stuff. But the wands are the white acular stuff, just like that's like our white quartz. And there's a pure form of that when it all comes together and it's crystally, it's clear, and then it usually happens on the ends and it all forms together. I have a tip right here. You can see it was sawed off of a longer crystal that was massive. But this is, the purple light will do well. Maybe not. A little dead. Here we go. You can see look at all the faceting and the channeling. And it's called a castle. You can see that. You know, they carve these into castles and sell them for high bucks. But this is not carved. This is a natural crystal castle. You see the how clear those are. Where's the good flashlight? We'll light this bad boy up. What do you think about that? So dim a little bit. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Where's the one with the red light? This ain't it. All right, looks good with the other color lights. You can see, you can't see nothing that's so low and so bright. Well, you can't see what I can see. Oh, that's what's weird. So, yeah, this is a really cool piece. There are a lot of super flat, glossy sides, and then if I turn it this way, now you can see it. You can see the layering throughout there, and you see those large crystals up there. This is got some weight to it. It's not a super lightweight stuff. My dog's mad. If y'all can hear my dog, he's mad. He is not happy. But we'll work him out later. He's just going to bark himself out right now. Well, if you don't want to be cold outside, you don't need to roll on dead stuff. Hey, are you on my side? I thought so. We'll let you in. No problem. You can come in, snuggle up warm. But not after you did what you just did. You better learn how to get warm out there. Cross the line. Woo. I don't know what he found. But, you know, they only got a little taste of turkey. I mean, yeah, they're in the doghouse. But that's funny. So when it comes to rocks, what do y'all like? It looks like ice. It does, like an ice castle. And there is a rare crystal, and I used to have a couple. I found one. It was a little one, Carson. But I did a search, and when I found them, when I had them, it was called ice calcite. And I searched all over the internet, and I had nothing popped out. And everything that come out from the results was not it. It was some clear looking stuff, sure. But what I was remembering, what I dealt with, I couldn't find on the market. It is a crystal calcite that's not super clear, but frosted kind of like ice, and maybe a slight blue a little bit, but it's got terminations on the sides a little bit, and it's super flat on the top, and it's not completely rooted, but slightly rooted. I don't know. It's a weird description, kind of like a rhombus in a way. But I could not find any online, and I was like, wow, maybe that was just a short pocket. But then again, if you want to find that stuff, you got to go to Tucson or Franklin. You got to go to the Big Rocks Gem Mineral shows. And so we got some more stuff here to set out because it's all about rocks. And this is the flagship show, guys. So there's really not a whole lot going on or too much to talk about. It's just letting y'all know that this is coming. More stuff is coming. I'm going to have a lot more gems and minerals to show off. I'm going to make more shorts showing these things. Check this out. Here's boom. We can just throw this up. What do you think about that? Yeah. It's a piece of, banded fluorite, purple and clear. What can I do with that? We'll find out along the way. Now, there's a lot of stuff here, and a lot of people have sent some stuff in. I have stuff here. More stuff's on the way. I'm considering a bulk order too, getting some good materials. And I can't wait to see what happens in here. I'm kind of self-taught with a little bit of help along the way. I have kind of feel like a natural thing for it. It's just really relaxing for me. We can the saw set up right now. I've been cutting these. Cut one the other night. It really kind of got to get it wet. I was gonna get a spray bottle, but I can't find my spray bottles so I can spray my stones. But this is the one I cut the other night live on the show. So instead of me trying to work a little bit of the gem and rock action into the gold show, the rock and gem stuff's just going to have its own little place, and keep the gold show the gold show. I don't know when my permanent time is, so in the beginning it's probably going to be short pop-up lives before prime time, and we'll just hang out, see everybody that comes in. What's up there, Enforcer? Good to see you, Gary. Yeah, man. Hope all is well. So yeah, my internet seems to be really bad this time of day as well. I do try to stream in 1080. I'm in 1080. So check your settings to make sure you can see all my blemishes on my I ain't gonna wear makeup. I don't care what you say. I'll be ugly. We'll go over here. Wait a minute. Oh, here I'll put my makeup on. So there we go. Got my makeup on. So if you didn't know, StreamYard now has face settings on the StreamYard. You can click touch up my appearance and turn it on, and it just kind of smooths you out a touch. So know that. Happy birthday, Gary. Terry Curry. Good evening. Good evening. Good to see you. JP Lonsmore snuck in real quick there. Rocks. Yes, it's all about rocks. So instead of having the rocks bleeding into the gold show, we're going to start on rock show. That's how we're going to do it. So I got so many rocks to show, like this perfect sodalite crystal. I didn't even know it did a perfect dark blue crystal like that. It's just, what am I going to do with it? Like, I've been studying it, and I can't decide if I just need to polish it up the way it sits and it'd be a pretty awesome specimen piece, or if I can cut it. But the way this stuff is, if you try to cut it, it could just break. But my internet looks like it's about to completely fall out. Look at that. So tonight, later on, if you're around, we'll all be watching the Can Do Veteran Freedom Friday. We'll see what happens over there. Should be cool. Yeah, nice labradorite. Got quite a bit of labradorite, and a lot of it set up to be cut. A lot of his experimental cuts. Pieces with flash to see if I can find more flash or if it works out. But Rose knows treasure. Meow, what we have here. We're talking rocks. Rock talk. Oh, man. Why can't I get it to show up like that for y'all? I look down at that thing and it's like just blinging. It's like, I want to do that for y'all. Just won't. It refuses. Wow. But I set it down like that and it like lights up. It's like, whoa, that's intense. But it won't share. Yeah, I have a picture to show you, kind of. All right, you can see some of the color here. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. See the purple, orange, blue, gold, all that? Yeah, it's bling-linging. She said, I like rocks. I like rocks too. stabilization makes me nervous. I don't know what needs it or not. Stupid heart. The heart's, I think the heart's getting some hate. The last few, but nobody said much about it at first. I was like, ding, 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 that's fun. That's it. But then it kind of got in the way, and you can't tag stuff, and you can't pin comments, and you can't read comments. You got to let them. Everybody's starting to hate on it now. I think it's funny. Ooh, building a Christmas gift. Oh, man. Those are good old times. It's good old family fight night. Have a good night, Carson. Or I guess probably still daylight over there. It's cool. Yeah. So that's what we'll be doing in the rock show. We'll at the rock show. Just so I'm not mixing all this in with the gold show, because there's so much of this to show and mess with, and I'm going to be slabbing this amethyst crystal out. Yeah, it's got a. I'm not going to mess with that tip right there. I'll remove that, and then I'm seeing at least 3 good slabs through the middle there of the thickest, darkest crystally stuff. So that's what I'm seeing there, because it's an okay crystal. It looks good, but it'd be too much work to try to improve it as it is unless you took the best out of it. And then there'll be some leftover pieces left over. And then there's just, what do you do with this? You know, that's such a really cool slab. How do you break that up? What do you do? Well, study it. You look at it, and sometimes I got these little rings, little plastic rings you set little stones on and stuff, and I'll put it on the stone and move it around and look at different sections, you know, and like I really can't decide what to do with this one yet, because there are some dingy spots that aren't adding any color to it, but there's some amazing spots. But the best 2 stones that you can get out of this, I think, center cut on both of those. But what's the point of having a dual stone if you don't take advantage of the dual stone? So rethink that and see what I see. 3 stones. I can get 2 mix. Well, 4. You know, I'll get 4 stones. I could get as many as I wanted out of it, but if you just really think about it, I see 2 big ovals, a lower piece, a leftover piece down here, and a large leftover piece at the top. So I don't know if more stones will be out of that or not. But it takes a while to study a stone and decide what you want to do, because you know, once you start, once you decide, there is no going back. You can't really change your mind. The rock can change your mind for you at times. Like, I want to make this, and the rock says crack. You know, you can only make so much. So you always really want to think about it. I want to get me some good wax pens or crayons or something like that I can draw on them different ways and practice, because people use Sharpies, but you can't change. You can rub it off, cut through it, stuff like that, but you can't. So later on tonight, I'm going to be firing up my DOP station for the first time and picking out my stones. I'm going to DOP up for the first time, and I've been working here. I have a nice collection of slabs and things. Some of them have to be worked. So my first trip through, I'm not going to do like a full dozen or anything. I'm going to pick a few little stones. I'm going to DOP them up. And so this is just a little handful of stuff that I just picked up real quick. We got some lapis. Got a few pieces of lapis here. 3, 4, 5 pieces of that. Some of that red tiger, which you're looking at a piece there, a couple pieces of that. This piece, well, I'll just hold it up and you'll see what it is. Boom. I know it's dark, but the green and purple streaks running through it shine through a little bit. It's a nice little fluorite piece. A cool piece of sodalite with a nice white streak. Dark blue with clean white. It's a good look. You know, a lot of times the white is just kind of like a light blue, but it's real clean white with real dark blue, real stark contrast, real nice piece. A few more slabs of tiger's eye here, and then, you know, I got two of these that are on the list to work, but I cut it in half. Now, I've seen it before, but I cut it in half because it had a dip in the middle of the stone. Had a dip, and to grind through that to make it a good stone, I would lose the stones. So I cut it on the dip. That way I can grind down the sides and get two decent stones out of it. But it's that kyanite sapphire. Really nice. So I got a pretty good array of things that I'm going to be dopping up later and getting ready for the first set. I'm still got a lot more stuff to cut. A lot more stuff. But most of the things I just showed you here are going to be cut or need to cut more. Got some nice pyrite galenas. Just, I need to put them back in the display box or something, do something with them. But, yep. So, that's, there we go. Guidos. Been running my mouth. Didn't see the chat. What's up, Guidos? We got Rose and River Rat and Wrench. All you cool people in here. Over 15 people in here. Rock on. I know there's some rock people in this group. Had to be some cool rock people. Because gold's awesome, but I don't know. I don't sit and fiddle my gold like the way I sit and fiddle the rocks, I guess. You know, I pulled these out of the case. These are previous stones that I've worked on or played with, and we got chrysocolla malachites, rough stones, and I'm gonna slab these. I'm gonna cut them. I'm gonna polish them, and we're gonna have fun with them because it's a lot of fun, and I can't wait. I'm gonna try to get some stuff shared up, set up. If y'all looking for Christmas gifts, I'm gonna try to have a few things set up before Christmas. But you know, on the other channel, that's where all the creativity is really going because I have a really awesome thing planned. Oh my goodness, a couple people know about it, and it's full on. I mean, yeah, if you got a Christmas village, you can just add it in there. Yeah, it's gonna be good. So the Christmas festivities this year are gonna be good. Of course, we'll have a Christmas party. The dates aren't set yet. We ain't even finished eating our turkey yet, so we ain't got to worry about that yet. We got the last show of the month next week is the 29th at the Bonanza Shack, rock and roll. We got options, so I'm gonna start rolling to see what bag we're gonna pan or whatever. If I got options out there now, and I think we'll have 2 or 3 options by next week. And we're going to let Chance decide what we pan and do it like that. There's Ian a Go Getter Scotty. What's happening? Good to see you, man. So that's it for the Rock Shop, guys. Quick little 30-minute show. I'll see you all guys over at the Freedom Friday tonight. I'm going to get to work in here and rock it out. So till next time, go find some rocks. All right. Later, dudes.